Knowing Shadow, he's not going to do anything crazy like that, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Guys, two squads are going to be fighting each other. Yes, you are looking at yellow and blue. It does look like IKEA on the map, but we are not in IKEA. We are, in fact, on the Bocage. Both these teams fighting for mid-map control right away. Team Minutemen off to a decent start here. Going to pick up a little bit of the majority of the kills. Just trying to hold things down for that P2 side of the map.
Yeah, New York Lightning starting off on that unpreferred side, and DC Minutemen picking up a lot of kills in their favor. Robbie and Ziplix both off to a 2-0 start. Gother gets taken down as well. New York Lightning having a tough time finding their way into a solid position here. Robbie does get taken down on that Godheady, but the team looking for kills here. Outages trying to take down that player on the plat side of the map, but still not much to do here as DC Minutemen truly holding down this P1 to perfection, getting as much time as you might want. 23 seconds, pretty solid on the P1, but the problem for them is DC Minutemen going to be with the spawns in their favor now, ready for P2. So, Shadow maybe trying to sneak in through the bottom barn, but the spawns are not in control just yet.
Yeah, a little bit of back and forth right now. There's going to be one player in the far back. That's going to be Gother. Shadow going to be pushing from the front with Enzo. Going to pick up a couple kills there. Now Gother going to get taken down in the back. New York doing a good job just holding things down for what they can without having the spawns, but DC trying to push their way back into this. The guys on New York are just being a little bit annoying, pushing through the middle of the map. And now the player, that's going to be Shadow, trying to make a move towards his bottom tank, just trying to stay alive. He's going to pick up 2 monster kills as he stays alive at the moment. And his teammates are just absolutely popping off right now. 20 seconds remaining on this P2. Only 2 players from DC really trying to hit this. It looks like the rotation is coming in for their squad. And the boys on New York turned this into a net positive after what looked like was going to be a terrible P2.
Yeah, it was not looking good for them off the break, but they find the lead here, and you got player 8 and 7. That's going to be Outages and Enzo going to be pushing toward that L side of the map. It looks like Zephyr is ready for them, but Enzo there for the trade. The rotation is in for both teams. Enzo with a big 2-piece in the back, starting out 7 and 5 with that automaton, and the spawns are in their favor, and they're holding down P3, but they're sneaking through that water side, and it looks like New York Lightning may not be ready for it.
Enzo going to be the one to try to cut these players off. He's going to pick up one, get straight out immediately. Now Shadow fighting in the hill. He's going to pick up one with that automaton. He says, Gother, go get him. He's going to get taken down to go to the league. Going to get absolutely demolished there. And now the boys over here of DC Minutemen trying their best to keep trying to fight over this P3 here. But New York going to be spawning close by. Actually, I mean, both these teams are spawning in the close spawns and the far spawns at the same time. Why not? But New York getting those close spawns. DC trying to get something going here as far as maybe a spawn trap or something. But it looks like kills are going back and forth. They've got one player coming from above. That's going to be Gother picking up one. Going to pick up 2. Robbie going to trade that one out immediately, though. And New York just trying to contest the last 10, 15 seconds or so. That rotation does come through for DC onto P4. And here we go. New York pushing through the middle of the map and through River. Trying to get behind him right now. Trying to make a move on this hill. But Zephyr in there just being a little bit annoying.
Yeah, New York Lightning trying to sneak their way through the back side of the map. And I think the one problem for DC Minutemen is that they're allowing New York Lightning to keep this one close. And you still have an amazing player like Outage just sitting at 4 and 11 right now. I feel like it's only a matter of time before he turns up in this game and, maybe, goes on a streak here. But for now, DC Minutemen taking their kills where they can get them and finding some solid time here on the P4 hill. Zephyr up top on a 4 streak, trying to sneak around, and Sox picks up 2 of his own. Sox picks up 3 to re-break that hill, and now DC Minutemen accruing some solid time here on the P4, but New York Lightning seem to be ready for that P5.
Yeah, this P5 going to be coming through here very shortly, another 10 seconds or so. And look at them just trying to fight off Ziplix there. He's going to get taken down. Now this rotation is coming through. Sox going to be towards that top grandma. No one really knows he's here, but Gother going to be towards that top bridge area. He's going to be over towards the riverside. Going to get taken down. Now Sox in a position to maybe just try to help the teammates out with a little bit of a distraction as they're trying to push the back side of the map. The number 1 player going to be Zephyr, pushes the back. Ziplix picks up 1 as well. DC Minutemen with a great break here. You still have to worry about all the New York players spawning up towards back L. Outages with a monster nade as he's going to get on this hill. Now 8 and 14. 18 would be pretty crazy. He's going to get taken down to Sox, picks up the triple kill, gets on this time. And look at DC, just accruing this time like crazy right now. Not getting the close spawns, but it doesn't matter. Still getting the time.
Yeah, Sox goes on an 8 streak as well, so he finds himself that glide bomb in his hand, and That's not something you want to see if you are the New York Lightning. That glide bomb can take control just at any moment and break an important hill like those P2, those P5s as well. They are getting the scrap time here, but if you are the New York Lightning, you need to step it up now. They are getting those kills in their favor, but they need to continue it on that P1. And oh, Shadow almost with a crazy 180 there. Outages on a 5. So maybe this is his way to get back into the game. They're all frying now, but you need to hold it for an extended period of time and maybe get Outages some streaks.
Yeah, I mean, Outage is a guy you were just talking about earlier, maybe having a slow start, already picking things back up, trying to get things going. But now Enzo, the guy on streaks, he's on that 4-kill streak, trying to get things going for the boys. Pick up where Outage is just left off. Shouldn't have talked about it, though, because now Ziplic's going to be on the 3 streak, 19 and 13, getting things going also for the DC squad. They're going to be up still by a good 30 points or so. Just keeping this P1 nice and contested as they hold down those P2 side of the map. And New York still trying to push through, and now Enzo is going to push through the P2 side of the map. Didn't quite sees him over there. He's going to have his opportunity. He is going to get taken down. Super back and forth right now, but DC doing a super good job holding.
Yeah, Goth are trying to sneak through that bottom Grandma's area, and Ziplix picks up a crazy 2-piece. Shadow does get them off the time, but with 8 seconds to go, DC Minutemen have palpable control of that P2 side of the map. They're getting that final scrap on that P1. Shadow is going to try to push through that water side, but the push from New York coming through that bottom barn side. 3 kills go in their favor, and they flip the spawns as well. So an almost perfect break out of them. Let's see if they can continue the kills in their control here. But as we say that, Ziplix finds his way on the time. The glide bomb gets called in. A team kill does happen, but the spawn's still in control for New York.
Yeah, New York going to be on this time right now. 35 seconds to go. DC going to be able to contest this and get on the time. That's going to be Zephyr. Going to get taken down by Gother. He's going to pick up a nice little 2-piece. He's going to get enough of distraction to help with that third one, but Ziplic's going to pick up a monster kill on Shadow. Enzo try to clean that up a little bit, and Sox is in here getting a little bit engaged as well. 20 seconds remaining on this hill, and this rotation is going to be coming in from DC shortly, as they're still trying to get the last bit of time on this hill and force New York into the deep pocket spawn.
Yeah, with 7 seconds left to go, the pocket is definitely where they're spawning currently. New York Lightning pick up some kills. Zephyr gets taken down, and now a big kill onto Sox allows for the push to come through. The control is in favor of the New York Lightning, and Shadow may try to spawn these players toward the back of the map. The push keeps coming through. New York Lightning get those spawns, but Robbie is still here. The push is still there for DC. Zephyr, the last one alive, but Gother being the savior. He does pick up the last one, but, you know, so quickly the spawns come through, and DC Minutemen fight their way back in.
Yeah, DC Minutemen just keeping things nice and contested full time. Doing a super good job on this map so far. Going to be up by about 40 points. And 25 seconds remaining on this hill. They have an opportunity to get a lot of extra time here, but Enzo not letting that one happen for free. Him and Shadow are going to pick up a couple good kills here. And the boys on DC immediately break that one back, pick up the kills. Now New York going to be spawning in the back here. This P4 is going to pop up, and DC's in the perfect situation to be able to pick that up.
Yeah, you might be able to get the scrap time here, but DC Minutemen very obviously trying to push them back into that deep spawn so they can get some P3 time or P4 time as it pops. Zephyr's here with no fighters to his name. Outages does spawn toward that tin side, so that might be an interesting little wrinkle to that spawn here. He picks up one. Is he able to pick up 2? No. Sox gets the better of him there, and DC Minutemen's lead grows larger.
Yeah, I mean, DC just looking absolutely phenomenal on the map, picking up kills left and right, holding down these spawns, getting these great team breaks together as well. But now New York trying to do their best with that as well. They're working together here, but they got to deal with Zephyr, who picks up a monster 2-piece, holds it down for the squad. Enzo going to answer back with a 2-piece of his own. Shadow in here to help out. The boys on DC keeping things nice and contested. They've got a nice lead going. It looks like they're going to be ready for that rotation that's going to pop up soon. Outages with a big 3-piece. He's going to try to rotate through. He's going to be all the way in the back, getting ready for this P5. Only 5 seconds until this thing pops up. Now look where DC is spawning at. They're going to be on that top ridge. They spawn towards that river side of the map. Outer just makes a move towards it, gets taken down, but New York going to be in the back and at the perfect position to be able to optimize the spawns for this hill.
Yeah, but somebody needs to get on that time as 2 DC players working that water side of the map. It's going to be Robbie, and it's going to be Sox. Shadow trying to pinch through the middle to try to fight it, but Gother just holding down this time right now, and this is good for now. They're reading Zephyr in the back too. They're spawning them so far away, and they keep getting the kills. This is New York Lightning's opening to fight their way back into this game, and it's off the back of their fantastic slaying ability. But you know, at one moment, DC Minutemen could pop a three-piece and sneak back through from what we've seen so far from them.
Yeah, look out for Socks. This is the guy to do it. He's going to pick up Shadow. One more on the hill. He's going to have to chow. That's going to be Gother. Picks up that one. Another one pushing up top. That's going to be his teammate actually nading him, because why not? Now Robbie pushing from River. He's going to clean that up. Only 10 seconds to go, but still just trying to make sure New York is a little bit flustered. But New York going to have those spawns for the P1, P2 rotation. It'll be a minute and 14 left in the game, which is plenty of time to get things going. This P1 is going to be contested once again. But look at that. Is right away Ziplic's going to push all the way through the back end behind a couple players. Challenge Shadow, but Shadow takes him down. A little bit of a headshot multiplier helping out there with the automaton. But Socks on a 5-trick picks up a nice 2-piece there. And the boys on DC are just absolutely buzzing at the moment.
The DC boys are buzzing for sure. Socks with that automaton built Diffie, as the New York Lightning cannot find their way anywhere near the hill currently. 6th streak for them. He finds the 7th. And that might have been a glide bomb for him. Not 100% sure. The kills trying to fly in for the New York Lightning, but it is almost too little too late, as at this point, you know, the most important part is if they can get these spawns or not. Player 6 does spawn water, so they might have an opening here to pinch onto this P2 spawn, but it looks like they're going to see outages here, and he's going to have to make a big play, and he does not do so. Enzo, the only one here toward the time. He does get one. Is he able to get the second? He does. He keeps his team alive for now, but for how long is the true question.
Yeah, I mean, Gother tries to help make those plays as well. I mean, that's a big thing with this squad of New York. It just feels like everyone has to make a clutch like scenario go down to be able to clutch up and get some time. And it's just eating away at them, as DC is just consistently working together as a team. They've got that consistent slaying all the way across the board, and they've got a guy like Socks who's 40 and 28. Like, it's just absolutely nuts. And I mean, this hill is going to be going in favor of New York at the moment. They're going to be at that 190 mark here momentarily, but Robbie going to get that 5 streak before going. It doesn't actually go down. Still up alive right now. And they're going to fight back, get this hill time. Only 22 seconds remaining in this game. It's going to definitely come down to a little bit of contesting time on this P3 that's going to happen soon.
Yeah, and the rotation also coming in for New York Lightning. They could make something happen of this as they spawn those players water and they get the final kill onto Robbie. If they can hold down this P3, they can definitely find their way back into this game, but the one problem is the time crunch on their hands. Outage just hops in toward that time, but player 2 and Robbie going to be trying to sneak to that black car area, and Socks finds his way around the back. He gets 2. Can he get the 3rd? He doesn't take down Outages, but the contest is all they need. They're going to have to chase them down as there's only 5 seconds left to go. Player 2 and Robbie trying to sneak on in, but he gets taken down as well. Socks, they keep on flooding, and they can't do that. They need to contest as there's only 9 seconds left before they even the odds here. 2 players in the zig area. Enzo picks up 3. Can he pick up the 4th? He doesn't, but the lead changes. The lead changes. They're still on the time here. Are they going to be able to get the win? They can hop off the hill now. Shadow trying to keep them off the time. They're sneaking back on. Only 1 more second to go, and New York Lightning make the comeback, CNK, to win the game 1.
I mean, in New York with an absolute insane clutch there at the end. All the boys were just absolutely popping off when it mattered most. You got guys like Enzo and Outages, which, by the way, Outages started out like negative like 10 kills, didn't he? Like, it was terrible start for the guy, but then he comes out.
You know, sparks my fancy here in the round 1. New York Lightning going to be starting on that defensive end, and it looks like DC Minutemen might be shaking things up with a B push off the break. You got player 3 in Ziplix pushing toward that well side. Maybe going for a late pinch, but you truly never know here on Tuscan.
Yeah, right now we're going to see Socks trying to hold down this A side with that sniper. Zephyr going to push through, pick up that kill. Going to be a 2v4 situation. DC at the advantage. Enzo just trying to get out of there. He knows he doesn't want that chow. Now this bomb is going to be towards that back A site. Looks like they're moving it up to try to get it planted. And Shadow and Enzo are going to be the only players left alive on the New York side. They're just trying to play a little bit around that church side, make sure they don't get picked off by accident, playing together. And look at them try to rotate through this backside now. Player Robbie is going to see them cross. He's going to take the chow, but Shadow's going to get the kill. Shadow going to be up top in fire. They're going to both jump down bottom well right now. Looks like they're going to try to go through the middle of the map here. And DC set up and waiting, make it a 2v2 situation as New York's starting to clutch up.
2v2 situation, both of them spread out. Will Zephyr spot Shadow here? He actually does. He does take him down. Enzo left in a 1v2 now. And with only 22 seconds left to go, this is going to be quite hard. DC Minutemen make the great play, wrap their way back around toward that top fire area, regain that control of the bomb they wanted so bad. And with 11 seconds left, this round is donezo for Enzo. And 1-0 on the board for DC Minutemen. I'm glad you liked that one, CNK.
I mean, that's a classic right there. I love that one. Hey, I mean, you don't got to do your teammate dirty like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. But DC there with a great first round right there. They do a good job of making sure they relieve the pressure towards the A side, get the bomb down, and then just do a fabulous job rotating around the map to hold it down. New York had us going for a little bit there. We thought they had it for a second, but hey, DC starts out 1-0. New York now going to be on that offensive side. See if they can get something going, but they do have to watch out for the DC side. Let's see if that sniper comes back out once again.
Yes, let's see CNK as New York Lightning with the offense. Let's see what they want to do here. Shadow does pick up a first blood toward the middle of the map there. Zephyr getting naded out. There is explosions all over the place, and he gets taken down by Outages. Outages with the bomb in hand, pushing that field side. You got to think that they're trying to push toward that B zone. And I'm not sure DC Minutemen are ready for it. I like the decisive decision out of the New York Lightning camp as they're making their way toward that B bomb.
Yeah, we love seeing decision-making like this, but the number 4 player, Sox, is sniffing this one out. Doesn't quite get anything going. That bomb looks like it is going to start getting planted. That's going to be Ziplix. The only one able to do anything is going to get taken down in New York. Pretty much flawless offense there. Get it done. Tie things up 1-1 and get ready to go back on defense.
Yeah, 1-1 now. You know, both offensive wins. And, you know, while we did see this map was definitely offensively favored toward the beginning of this game, I would say at this point, it's definitely defensive favored. Now maybe New York Lightning with the upper hand to match that offensive side. Let's see what they can do here on the defensive end. We got Outages with that automaton. Enzo on a 2 streak. Very spread out, you know, kills for both of the teams so far. And DC Minutemen doing something very similar they did to the round 1. You know, maybe working that P5, maybe just waiting for, you know, something to happen.
Hey, you know what? It seems like something might be popping off here shortly, that A-side field right now. Looks like there is something going down. Sock's going to get all the way down to 61 HP. Going to back off as Shadow takes down Robbie in the middle of top fire there. Look at all the players from DC just swarm the body trying to grab that AR to trade Shadow out. They get it done. Now it's a 3v3 on the map. Ziplix chilling bottom well. Going to get taken down immediately by Enzo. Nice little spot from him on that mid box. It's a 2v3 situation. New York in a little bit of an advantage situation here as DC has to get this bomb down. They've got 40 seconds to get it done, and New York liking the position they're in at the moment.
Got their season with P5 locked down. Taking a page out of Logan Gear's book. He picks up one. He doesn't get the second. 4-1 for Zephyr. Now a 1v2 for him. Outages gets the sound read, and the beatdown comes in. New York Lightning get another round on the board. 2-1 now, and the defense reigns true for them. DC Minutemen trying to play that good old default they're used to running, but it doesn't work that time around as Enzo starts the game 4-0.
Ooh, love to see that, right? Guy like Enzo just coming in, having a good map. Now, looking at New York Lightning being up 2-1 right now, which is absolutely phenomenal. What we love to see out of the squad here, getting things going, but DC Minutemen ready to answer back with a round of their own. They're looking to tie things up 2-2. They're going to be on this defensive side. Look at them push up the map nice and quick to try to counter this New York push they know is coming. And Goth are going to pick up the first kill on the map. Going to take down Sock. Ziplix going to push through. Runs into 2 players chilling in a corner. Those guys are going to get him taken down nice and easy. That's a 2v4. Make it a 1v4 as Robbie all by himself. He's out of field. Gets taken down in New York with a nice quick round going up 3-1.
That was a clinical, to say the least. A prime gaming flawless, you might say, if we were watching Valorant. But Enzo with another kill on the board to start out 5-0. The streak keeps on going. He's averaging almost 1 kill per round. And, you know, that's a slow and steady way to net yourself a glide bomb on a map like Tuscan.
Yeah, I mean, would love to see something like that out of the guy. It would open up the A site nice and easy, that's for sure. No questions asked there. But look at the guys over there on New York getting ready to defend that A site and the middle of the map. Shadow going to be up top shooting towards mid L. Someone's going to jump down. That's going to be Zephyr. Gets taken down immediately by Gother. Now the boys on New York are absolutely frying right now as they're defending every point of this map. Enzo with the God nade. Now he's 6-0. And the boys on New York are just frying right now. Gother going to fly through P5. Gets taken down. Ziplix is like not having any of that. 1v3 situation for the boy here, and he's getting absolutely swarmed right now. New York looking like a bunch of bees.
The bees struck. It was a swarm for sure. New York Lightning get another round on the board. After that round one, they have rattled off 4 straight here on Tuscan S&D, looking absolutely calculated here. And Enzo picks up another kill to make his streak a 6 streak, one off of that glide bomb, and he's been the deciding factor in the search and destroy so far, no doubt about it. Has that strafing run, but he can't use it, which is okay because that is a broken kill streak. Now they're going for a B hit, CNK.
Yeah, the B hit is alive at the moment. Enzo gonna be the last one up. Let's not line anything up. Give him a chance. Ziblik's gonna throw that nade, get some damage off. Shadow says, I don't care about any grenades. I'm gonna stay here like a man. And now the boys on DC rotating back to try to deal with the situation they got a brewing over here. And the boys on New York, they're just chilling in P5. They're waiting for someone on DC to make a mistake, but DC's not falling for it at the moment. They're getting ready to spring this trap in New York. Look at them all. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna plow on through here. Someone's laying down. That's gonna be Ziplik. Gets one. Gets traded out immediately. The boys on DC did rotate out, thinking this was gonna make a move here, but New York now has to get something going here. Looks like Enzo did end up getting that 7th kill, so he's got a glide bomb to work with if he wants. The bomb is going down.
Sox picks up Enzo, though, with the sniper rifle. Robbie comes in for the help as well. Gother with 3 in front of him. He picks up 1. Is he able to get the 2nd? With a rat in his hand, Sox takes him down. And, you know, that could have gotten a little dangerous there for DC Minutemen. But, you know, a great retake out of them at the perfect time. They get their 2nd round on the board. And, you know, if they can get this offense, they might be able to string a couple and, you know, make things a little dangerous here for New York Lightning.
And a big thing to look out for is Enzo did end up getting that glide bomb. So definitely a little bit sketchy if you're DC moving forward. They probably don't know he has it, but, you know, I'm sure at some point in time, these guys were counting kills, you know, trying to figure that out. And Enzo going to be a guy that, I mean, he can flip this map completely upside down pretty quickly with that thing if they need it on offense or defense. Now the boys on DC taking this thing to the B side of the map. Only one player over there going to be able to deal with it. That's going to be Gother. And he's going to be sitting nice close and perk. So no, he's going to have the first player come through. He picks up the first kill. Good one to get down. Shadow gets one of his own. He's going to get a couple people weak. He gets traded out. But Robbie with the team kill.
And the team kill may prove quite unfortunate for the DC Minutemen in this round, as, you know, you'll take a 2v2 any day before you take a 2v1. Now Enzo not forced to use his glide bomb that he might have used if this was a 2v2. And him and Outages probably just going to end up playing this trade together. You can see the 2 arrows congregating toward this B bomb site. Robbie ready for the cross. Enzo's got it spotted, and Outages takes him down. Another big round win out of the New York Lightning to go up 5-2 here.
Yeah, New York Lightning currently up 1-0 in the series after that awesome game 1 that we saw out of them. Super clutch out of them. And now we're seeing them being up a little bit in this S&D as well. This squad is, I mean, they're frying at the moment. They're ready to go. They've carried that momentum over perfectly. DC, it's not over, right? They've got the opportunity to win a couple in a row here, get that 4 in a row, and take the W. But the guys in New York still have that streak to work with here. They've got something up their sleeve as they start to push this A side of the map. They've got 3 guys challenging that mid L. They all realized they were stacking up, decided to back off, go towards the A side push. But Zephyr going to be here. He's going to pick up 1, almost gets a 2nd, but Enzo going to trade him out. Why not? Guy's 8-1 now on the map. Might as well make it like 15-20 by the end of the game somehow magically. Start playing hard point or something. But he's going to see, going to try to peek that top church. Doesn't quite see anything. And now the boys are waiting to see what's going to happen with the bomb.
And if I were the New York Lightning, I might want to call in that glide bomb so you can secure that bomb plant. But they're just playing it slow, waiting for their time to strike. But DC Minutemen are striking themselves as they make their way toward the top fire area. And Gother's not ready for it. The lineup almost happens. Now Enzo and Shadow in a 2v3 scenario. Enzo backs on up to hold that deep flank. But there's going to be nobody there as Shadow, forced to grab that bomb, may want to plant it now, but DC Minutemen wrap all through where they just wrapped through and now have found themselves back into the church area.
Yeah, I mean, DC Minutemen just love to wrap as a team. Now they're going to be able to catch Shadow off guard here if Shadow chows that out towards field. He's going to regroup with his teammate in the middle of the map. Now Ziplik's immediately going to go for this defuse. He's on this right now. He's about halfway through it. Enzo going to spot it. Doesn't have the ability to stop it, though. Shadow going to get pushed up. He's going to pick up 2 kills. 1v1 situation. He's going to almost clutch it up, but Sock's going to take that one down. The captain doing what he does best. He's going to get the defuse to bring his team 3-5.
Shadow almost clutching up a crazy 1v3 scenario, and it would have been with a three-piece, but Sox says, no, this game is not over yet. DC Minutemen get their third round on the board, and if they, very similar to the last time I said it, if they can win this offense, they might be able to string something together.
Hey, it's what it's all about, right? Just keep on going, right? As long as you're winning rounds, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter how much you win them by. If it's an inch or a mile, we're gonna keep on full sending. The boys on DC are pushing this A side of the map out pretty quickly. They're on the field side. Robbie gonna get the first kill on Outage. Just big kill to get on the map, but Enzo's still over there. Not a guy you want to be able to deal with here. He's calling in that glide bomb. He knows these guys are in the middle of a field. All four of them panicking right now, running around like a bunch of rabbits. He's gonna take down Ziplix in the middle of the map there in mid-L. And now it's going to be a 3v3 situation, and DC at a standstill. As I say that, bunch of big kills coming in from DC. One player left. That's going to be Gother. 1v3, making a 1v2. The bomb's down right in front of him as well, but Sock's going to get that kill once again. That guy's cleaning rounds up left and right.
And we saw a comeback in the map 1. Can we see a comeback in the map 2, CNK? New York Lightning were up 5-2, and now the deficit is only 1 between these two, as if they win this round here, they're sending it to a round 11. New York Lightning on the offensive end as well. They're going to have to make something happen here. And, things are definitely getting dangerous for them as New York Lightning stammering to find a strategy here in the round 10.
Yeah, New York Lightning opting to just looks like they just want to take a little bit of a chow towards the middle of the map, a little bit of a trade going down. Gonna lose Gother and Sox there on the map. Two big players going down, but that bomb is gonna be planted. Now DC has to get a retake going here. This squad's gonna start pushing through that P5. Looks like Ziplix is over there. Shadow is gonna hear that door open. He's just waiting to see what goes down. He's gonna be 10-7 currently on the map. The number 3 player gonna be pushing in shortly. But now Zephyr gonna be making a move towards that outer statue area. On a Ziplix moving up the middle of the map. Enzo going to spot that one out, get him down. 20 seconds remaining. This bomb still needs to be defused, and New York looking really good at the moment, but Robbie going to sneak through, pick up one. He's going to be on that 4-shooter now. 15 seconds to go, and New York in a position to be able to stop this one.
He is on the defuse, and I'm not sure that Shadow has the line of sight on it, and he gets the kill. It was a close one for just a moment there, but New York Lightning win the game 2, win it 6-4, and they go up 2-0 in the series. And, going toward that control, they got to be feeling very confident. If I was going to give DC Minutemen a favor in this series, it would be through the search and destroys, and they just lost one of them.
Solid defense to start things off.
Yeah, the defense going to have to be great for the DC Minutemen, as you got to start on the right foot here in this control, and that's not the best foot to start on. Enzo takes down Sox, and they hop their way onto that point, fighting through the middle of the map now. Gother takes down 1. Ziplix still left alive. Enzo cleans up the rest, picks up 2, and, while they don't have the A point just yet, they have some fantastic progression on the board.
Yeah, Zephyr going to be in the middle of the map as well, going to get taken down. Now, New York pushing through the middle of the map and towards that outer field. They are going to get that second tick. It looks like locked in. Just wanted to confirm that, but yeah, it does look like they did finally get that second tick locked in, which is a good start to get things going here. But it looks like they want to get a little bit more map control, maybe try to push towards that B side and this A side at the same time. As I say that, they're definitely full standing towards the A side of the map. And look at DC Minutemen pushing through the middle of the map, pushing towards that top roof and like fire area. And right now, New York kind of getting pushed into their spawns at the moment. And Robbie, the guy who's 4-1, gets taken down as 3 New York players already going to be on this objective. They're getting that stack going a little bit. I mean, the stack is in 1 player and everyone else trying to defend it from the oncoming traffic here. And the boys of New York doing a solid job holding this one down. Looks like they're about to get that capture, and they're going to start pushing through this A site to get around the back.
They get 1 minute and 50 seconds to work with here. And player 5 and Zephyr is going to get a big 2 kills to open up the defense for DC Minutemen. Player 2 and Gother trying to make his way into that bottom church, but just wants to wait for his teammates. Doesn't want to overchow anything, and I like the idea out of him because, there's 2 players toward that bottom church. But now he jumps in toward the top, finds his way to top radio, picks up 1, forces Ziplix to turn on around, and now Ziplix picks up 1. So now Shadow, the last one alive, a new push. It's going to have to restart here for the New York Lightning.
Yeah, Shadow just being a little bit of a distraction as his teammates are going to be pushing the other side of the map. Shadow still picking up kills. Almost picks up Sox. Would have been a monster kill, but now Gother all the way in the back spawn, trying to be a little bit annoying as Outage is replacing Shadow on the map at the moment. Now the boys of New York starting to push up this map slowly towards the B objective. And they're starting to get the kills as well. They've got a little bit of the spawns to deal with here. Obviously, as DC going to be spawning up quite close to this objective. And now kills going a little bit back and forth, but New York still doing a really solid job of holding these spawns.
Diplix comes behind too, though. The one tick comes into their favor. He picks up 3 to go on that 3 streak. Now all of New York Lightning back in their spawn, but they still have a minute to work with, and they only need 5 kills. Enzo gets a crazy 2-piece. Not sure how crazy it was because we didn't see it, but it was a 2-piece itself. So, but Zephyr evens things up. The 2 pieces flying back and forth, and New York Lightning still with some time to work with, but dwindling fast.
Yeah, I don't know if this one's necessarily going to come down to time or more so kills. 5 lives remaining for DC. Make that 4 and 6 remaining for the side of New York. Make it 5. Is Zephyr going to be cleaning that one up? He's on a 4 streak right now. And now only 3 remaining for DC as they're going to be trying to hold things down. Robbie gets beat by Outages, who gets a couple big kills. Now New York going to try to get on the hill, but Ziplix and Sox pick up some monster kills. 15 seconds remaining for the boys on New York. It's a 3v2 situation in this one. There's going to be a player around the back. That's going to be Gothard. Picks them both up, and they win the round. And it looks like they only got 4 ticks on the map, but doesn't matter. They won an offense.
A big start to the control season for the New York Lightning, and it looks like the game doesn't like Gothard there, as he doesn't get the final kill cam, even though he popped a solid 2-piece there. Tough out of Gothard, but big round 1 for New York Lightning. DC Minutemen forced onto the offensive end, and New York Lightning with some solid ARs in their hands. You got to think they're gonna have a solid defense here, but DC Minutemen taking control of the middle of the map off the break.
Yeah, I mean, DC Minutemen, here we go. Starting to push things through. They're going to start pushing through the bottom church right now. That is going to be Sox. Sox is going to get taken down, but Robbie trying to hold down this A side from a pretty forward position now. Enzo and Shadow over here to deal with. Enzo and Shadow not making it easy as Shadow gets the kill with the grenade. DC starting to slowly get pushed back into their spawn as Outages. He's all the way up in here right now. He's not making things any bit easy. He goes all the way to the middle of the map. He wants to defend the P5 side of the map here, but look at the 3 players from DC pushing that A site out right now. Outages trying to make a move towards that P5 as well, and Enzo pushed up into P1. Here we go. He's got that grenade out. You know, we love seeing those grenades in the Diamond Division. They get things going. He's going to see a player, going to get that kill, going to get, almost gets the second one, but Robbie gets him taken down. Now DC making the move onto that point. Look at New York just push around the back. It feels like they have any bit of map control they could ever wish for this entire round right now, and I'm just loving to see it.
Yeah, only 1 tick on the board for DC Minutemen, and we're more than, I'm pretty sure, 45 seconds into this round at least. No map control for them. Enzo holding down this plat side of the map with his teammate Gother as the P5 is completely shut down. Outages sneaking through the L side of the map, and this is exactly where you want him to be as he picks up 2. Can he pick up the 3rd? He almost does. Sets him right up for Enzo, and the push restarts for DC Minutemen yet again. Can New York Lightning finish this control round without allowing 2 ticks?
I mean, it's looking like they are going to have the opportunity to do that. Look at the guys on DC just get absolutely cut down. Currently, New York has 21 lives. DC only having 8. And now look at this. Hill's getting contested. Outages is going to pick up that kill. He's got a couple players from DC to beat here. It looks like they're going to start getting this stack active on A. That second tick should come through here shortly as New York not really in a position to stop that tick, but it looks like they want to stop the A point as a whole. Gothard going to push through, get taken down. Outages push through, gets 1. Shadow gets the other. That should round this round off. But now there's a couple players from DC moving towards the B site. But these, I mean, Sox still getting some kills over towards A as well. And there's going to be a couple players pushing through. Only 4 lives remaining for DC, but they're getting the kills everywhere on the map at the moment.
I mean, this would be quite miraculous out of DC Minutemen if they were able to get a second tick or a first tick onto B before this round ends. Do they get the control tick? No, they do not. There it goes, depleting. They almost captured that 1 tick onto B to even it up at 4 ticks apiece. But, New York Lightning still with that round win in the round 1. Looks like DC Minutemen, unless something gargantuan happens, it looks like it will be a 2-0 lead for New York Lightning.
Yeah, I mean, DC trying their best to get something going here, but they're going to have to deal with Gothard in the back. They do take him down. Now, 3 DC players going to be swarming. I mean, gathered up over towards that B site. 1 more that is going to be Gothard, who just respawned. He's going to try to get behind these players who just killed him. He wants his revenge, and he's going to be able to tell his teammates, hey, they're not close by. Ziplix still on a rampage, though. That guy's going to be on a 4 streak. His teammate on a 4 as well. As Sox and Ziplix getting things going. There's only 7 player lives remaining for the side of New York now. Only 1 as well for the side of DC. That's going to be Sox, who gets taken down, and New York cleans up the round.
Enzo cleans up the final 2, and New York Lightning go up 2-0, looking flawless here in the control. Got a little hairy there at the end. Could have been a one-tick defense out of them. Instead, they get 3. New York Lightning up 1 tick and up 2-0 in the control. This is match point here for the New York Lightning. CNK, do you think we see another offensive win out of them?
Dude, I'm going to be honest. If they fry the way they were just last map there, just locking everything down on the map, I think they have every opportunity to get it done. But I'm definitely curious to see if DC comes out with a little bit stronger defense this time. And Robbie going to be defending this A site kind of by himself. He's going to pick up 1 before getting taken down. Now, this is maybe not the greatest start DC wants on the A side of the map, but they're still holding down the mid side of the map and that B side, and that's kind of what they want. And right now, DC getting things pushed in. They might be able to get a spawn trap going here soon. But look at New York rushing towards that B site. They know there can't be many people over there. A couple kills going back and forth on the map. And here we go. The fight for B is going to be active.
The fight for B coming in. We got to stack the point. Word to Jims. 3 New York Lightning players on that B site currently, and the progression is just flying upward. The kills do come in for Sox and Co, but Shadow picks up the final 2. That tick comes in, and now the only player left alive for DC Minutemen was Robbie at that moment. So the rest of New York Lightning can fight their way onto that A point, and now it is stacked up. You got Outages and Gother here holding down both sides of the map, but he's not ready for the push from their side. Godheady, Gother gets taken down, Outages gets taken down, and a big break out of DC Minutemen.
Yeah, DC gets the break there, gets a lot of the kills, but look at the number 5 player, Zephyr, playing towards that top roof right now. Outages knows someone's over here, I think. He's going to end up getting that kill. Good kill out of him. He's going to push through to this B side. DC now has to worry about him. Kills going down on the A side as well. Shadow picks up a nice double kill. And now this is the opportunity here for the side of New York to be annoying towards this B side. They've got the stack active on this point, but Ziplic's going to push in, picks up 1, picks up the second, being a little clutch for the DC side here, but that's going to open up the A side of the map completely for New York. They're going to have 5 ticks here shortly, and this is looking pretty sketchy for the side of DC. You're going to have to strengthen this line a lot before you're going to be any bit confident in this round.
They could definitely still win it here. 12 lives remaining, minute 30 left, so that's definitely a few pushes left to work with, and you only need to get 1 tick. Look at Shadow playing so slow toward that rooftop side. Knows there's maybe one over here, but the rest of DC picking up the kills. Enzo finds some good timing near the top side, drops down to bottom church, wants to up with his team, but Ziplix is here. Shadow does get 1 onto Ziplix, but now they know where the push is coming from. Robbie picks up 1, he picks up 2. Can he pick up the 3rd? He opts to run away as Shadow's there for the trade. Liking what I'm seeing out of DC right now, and Robbie with the 3 absolutely shuts down the push. Now DC Minutemen up 6 lives.
Yeah, loving what I'm seeing out of the boys on DC right now, but look at New York. Still trying to make this P5 push go right now. Robbie almost gets another one, but he's going to get traded out by these New York players. They're doing a good job playing together right now, and they're going to get another kill right there. This is going to be their opportunity to push through, but Ziplic's going to be chilling towards this top patio, not making it easy. Now Enzo pushing through, going to be the next one on the list, but he's going to end up getting the kill. Almost gets a second towards Robbie there. Only really gets 1 shot off on him. But the boys on DC, they've got the opportunity to hold this. Only 4 lives remaining for New York, 7 remaining for DC. 24 seconds for New York to make a move. They're all starting to collapse in right now. Robbie going to be up top with some help of Ziplix. They're going to start pushing through. Ziplix picks up 2, gets traded out. Outages and Shadow, the only 2 left to make a move. They're getting the kills, though. Now they got to deal with Zephyr. Outages by himself. 1v3 situation. He's only got 8 seconds, and he's going to get taken down, and DC wins their first round.
And they made it close. New York Lightning get 5 ticks on the board, which is, you know, an absolutely W of a round without getting the W, as we like to say here on the CRL. 2-1 now in the favor of New York Lightning. DC Minutemen looking to make the control reverse sweep. And, I mean, truly their only opening to do so here is by winning this offense.
Yeah, I mean, if you're DC, you've got a battle and a half ahead of you, right? You got to win the offense, and you got to slay out enough to be able to secure that defense for the last one, or win 2 offenses in a row, which is absolutely brutal. With the boys over here on New York starting things out strong. Enzo with a 3-piece, make it 2 headshots and 1 little extra little dupe on the end. I don't know what I'm saying, but he's going to try to defend this B side as well from the last player he knows is alive, and New York right now is just absolutely flying around the map.
They are moving. If you look at those arrows, they are absolutely spread right now. Sox does take down 1. Shadow's there for the trade. Shadow chows Outages as if they're on different teams, but he gets another kill onto Robbie too. Hit the long slide. DC Minutemen, they're trying to make a play on the map. They're trying to fight their way over to B, but There's just no openings for them right now. They're being suffocated by the side of the New York Lightning.
I mean, the New York Lightning right now just doing what they do best, slaying out. And I mean, they got to deal with these guys with on DC coming off a spawn, but I mean, they're doing a phenomenal job of it right now. I mean, Outage is behind them what feels like the third, fourth time. This guy doing what he did in the hard point as well. That map one, just absolutely popping off. Guy ended with like 40 something kills in that map, just absolutely phenomenal. Now the DC players, they're gonna have two on point right now. Robbie trying to kill his teammate because why not? And now a couple players from New York trying to push ramp. Robbie gonna pick up the first one. Enzo gets the kill with the grenade. One player left over there. Shadow's gonna pick him up, and now the players from DC trying to push the A side of the map. One trying to push all the way through the back. That's gonna be Zephyr. He's gonna be behind a couple New York players. He's gonna pick up one. Now he's the distraction to allow his teammates to get that A site. But New York still has a player, Enzo, hitting the flank right now. And DC, it just feels like can't get enough map control to save their life at the moment.
He's trying to find the second, but he doesn't do so. They do get a tick on to B, so with only 10 lives remaining, they do have some sort of a silver lining here on the Tuscan control. They get that A point. They have a minute left to go. While it may be looking grim, there's still 1 to 2 pushes you can make here to try to win yourself this round. 4, we got all of DC Minutemen flooding into the top church area. Gother trying to play a little cruddy angle. Is he able to pick up one? He does. The trade comes in. The push is still here for DC Minutemen. They find themselves 2. Now Enzo all alone here on the plat side. They do spawn up deep, but now they can stack the point. The nade kill comes in, and this is going to be do or die for the DC Minutemen.
Yeah, I mean, DC right now trying to get the do or die moment moving. They're going to actually just get absolutely shredded by New York. Actually, no, they're not. They're going to get get a couple kills, but New York going to take out a few of them. And DC still has an opportunity. 4 lives remaining, 36 seconds. They have to make every kill count. They're going to be now at 3 players versus the 15 of New York available. And now they still need to get 2 ticks on B. Sox trying to get something going here, but I mean, it's looking all but chalked at the moment. Make it 2 lives remaining. It's going to be Sox and Zephyr versus the world. Sox still picking up some big kills. Almost guns the teammate there, just a little bit too cracked at the moment. Now they're pushing towards an overly stacked patio. Both these players from New York going to clutch that one up. They're going to win this control, and they're going to take the series 3-0.
3-0 series win for the New York Lightning. 3-1 in the control. Maybe some map 1 jitters as they started off slow, but let's watch this 3-piece out of Enzo to start the round. It was the Enzo and Outage's show in that